South Cumberland State Park is one of Tennessee's premier state parks, with views and scenery that can rival some of the national parks. We've probably spent more time exploring its over 12,000 acres than any other state park. Today, I was revisiting Foster Falls, which we covered a few years ago on a solo excursion around this amazing side of the Fiery Gizzard Trail. My waterfall tour continues in another stunning Tennessee treasure. Come on along. Hello everybody, Trail Hunter's back soloing it again, and we are on the other end of the Fiery Gizzard Trail. We're going to do the Foster Falls trail down to Foster Falls and scoping around the area. I know we've been to the other end of Fiery Gizzard a number of times. I think we've only been to this end once a few years ago. So we are in South Cumberland State Park, and the parking lot's quite full, but I haven't seen or heard anybody, unless there's some kind of like hiking club excursion going on. Don't know, but I am on the way. Yeah, my son is still suffering from health issues. No idea when he's going to be back. So I'm out there alone again on the trail. Apparently this is also a large rock climbing area. A lot of rock climbers come here. And we should be passing along that area along the way. I think it's only like 4 something miles. And I can already hear the waterfall. And we have an overlook here. It's going to give us a peek of the waterfall before we get down there. Sounds like it's going at a pretty good clip. Wow, and there it is. And there's the surrounding views. Okay, so down there's our destination. And we'll be back. Okay, so almost right off the bat, we are dropping down into the valley. Lots of birds singing, squirrels running around. Nature is up early today. Look at this view already. Holy cow. Beautiful. Oh, I guess I should say on the steps, huh? It's only like 300 or so feet of elevation gain on this one. Not that big a deal. So they are rugged drops, as you can see. Look at the cliff. Definitely need to keep an eye on your steps. Because the sand that's covering them can definitely make these rocks a little on the slick side. And being alone out here, don't need an injury. Look at that. Yeah. It really does drop rather abruptly. Okay, well, I'm going to get off here a minute and be back. Well, here I am. At the bottom, and man, this is not a sight to behold or what? Here's the cliff standing on earlier. Here's the scene of the water continuing into the woods. And of course, there's the water. You can cross this little bouncy bridge. Yeah. What a sight. And again, for the second week in a row, I've got an amazing waterfall all to myself. Okay, so picture stuff. I'll be back. Following last week's amazing hike to Benton Falls, I decided to continue with the waterfall tour with this week's trek to Foster Falls, another of Tennessee's stunning waterfalls, of which there are many. Foster Falls is a spectacular 60-foot plunge into a pool below, and though it's a popular hike and the parking lot was somewhat full, I'd yet to see another person, and I was here at the base of the falls completely alone. Again, the universe is smiling upon me.
Come meet me by the river, under the willow tree. I love you, gold and silver. Come sit a while with me. Here in the twilight singing, here in the evening breeze. Here tonight I'll be waiting. Come sit a while with me. Go on easy rolling, slow wind blow, and all the birds fly home. We can be lighter than feathers on the water. We know everything comes and goes.
There's nothing more soothing than this. Got the little birds. You got their nests up there in that rock. Tried to get a close-up of it. And just zooming in and out of there. Flying around in this little gulf area. I can't remember what kind of birds they are. Then there's a little minor waterfalls slithering down the rock face there. But what amazing luck to be alone in a place like this again. It's like the universe knows I need this alone time with all the shit happening. Yeah. Almost time to go venturing in there. Okay, be back. Man, look at this spot right here. Look at the jutting rocks. And then you get the cliff overhang right there. And then of course, you have the water. And you get huge cliff faces right there, which we're fixing to get a close-up look here in just a minute. But, wow. South Cumberland, we're kicking some butt right here. See that? So we're now walking along the base of this cliff line here. And there's the river, the amazing river down there. And there should be an area that could be one of them. But a lot of rock climbers like to do. I'm still stunned. There's nobody out here. Wow. Amazing. Check out that tree growing on that little rock outcropping there. Well, okay, so the tree used to be growing there. That's what's left of the tree. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get some shots of this. Be back. Okay, so this looks like one of the popular spots for rock climbing, because you can see the white on the rocks there going out. They're chalk, and there's some hooks in the rock right there. I don't know if you can see that. And go up. Okay. There's a hook, and another one there. There's a hook up there. Oh, so this must be a good spot where they like to climb up. There's another spot there. You can see the chalk and the crevices of the rock and more hooks in the rock. But nobody out doing it today. It's a gorgeous day. And there's nobody here. I mean, look at this. There's no place I'd rather be on a day like this than right here. Look at this giant rock right there. Probably broke off from up there somewhere. Who knows how many thousands of years ago. Came to a rest right there. Man, there's so much to see on this trail. Look, I mean, it doesn't stop. Whoops. missed the trail. It goes down there. Okay, I'll be back. This isn't a crazy long trail, but it certainly packs a crazy amount of scenery in a few miles of this particular trail. We may have covered this trail once before, but the beauty surrounding me felt like I was covering the trail for the first time again. Get the first hints of the mountain laurel about to show itself. Can't wait for that. Need to plan a trip up into the Smokies. Being better to plan a trip up into Shenandoah. Man, look at that. Look at that. I mean, that cliff right there, you can see the chalk. That sucker's huge. I mean, it looks like fun. People do that, and there actually is some climbers down there. Oops, hold on, let me get the camera down. There's some climbers down there. Haven't gotten over there yet. But like I said, I mean, it looks like fun, but that's, yeah, it's not for me. I'm not a heights person. I don't think I have the upper body strength for something like that. Holy cow. This is just amazing. Yeah, you got a girl going up the side of the cliff right there. And you can hear her way up. And just look at the scenery here too. I mean, wow. This trail is amazing. South Cumberland State Park is amazing. Okay. Be back. Oh, look at this. Man. And you can see, if you look, let me get a little closer. And go up a little. In the rocks, you got the hooks hanging from cables so that they can go along the horizontal plane there and continue to climb. Oh, let me see if I can get this up any higher. Hold on. Right there. Crazy. This is stunning. And the climbers are showing up. just had a couple more of the rock climbers pass me. So they're evaluating which section they're going to climb. So, not alone anymore, but that's okay. Starting to get a little on the humid side. A little warm. But not bad. Look at that spot section to go into. Holy cow. Wow. Some more of those hooks dangling from the ceiling there. Okay, I need to get some shots of this. Be back. And another cool spot. Still following along the cliff line here. So peaceful. Still hear the river in the distance over there. Awesome. Be back. To be honest, most trails are just walks in the woods. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But sights and scenery like this, well, it doesn't hurt. So find you a trail, come feel it for yourself. As enthralling as Foster Falls was, trekking through the base of this cliff line kept me captivated through each step. From the blossoming trees to my left, the distant song of the stream below, I felt as if I were making my way through a grand gallery of artistic masterpiece. Nature certainly knows how to splash a canvas, and nothing showcases this better than everything around me. Another amazing spot right here. Just incredible. It's cliff line, and then if you step over here, you can see the break through the trees. Not only some more rock formations, but the hillside on the other side of the valley, which I'm sure that's where that river is rolling through. But you can still hear. Kind of see some cloud cover moving in. I'll be honest, I didn't check the weather for today. I just got in the car. But it's all good. I have rain gear. So, yeah. Be back, y'all. Okay. You get that view. Okay, anyways. Okay, so the official trail goes up there. But it does look like there's an unofficial trail heading down that way, continuing to follow the cliff line. And there was also, I'm going to have to make note of this for another trip. There's a huge arch down there. It's rather tough to get down to. I want to go down there, but I'm by myself. If I get hurt, signal is very spotty here. So I'm going to wait till I have someone else, preferably my son. we need to go check that out because it looked awesome. I really, really wanted to go down there. But don't want to risk it in case something happens. So this is the way out. A little bit of a climb, and you got some wooden steps right there. But wow. Then the trail continues up on top. So be back. Okay, so I'm out of the gorge. At the top. Look, we got some pink azaleas flowering. Gorgeous. Okay. So, now we're on a trail through the woods. And we got a sign up there. This is our connection back with the main trail. And the trailhead is that way, but we're gonna go that way for a ways. So yeah, be back. Okay, so we're coming up on something over here. We got a bridge over a stream, which is then falling right there down this cliffside, which makes me wish we would have stayed following the cliff so we could have seen this waterfall. Wow. Maybe we can get a view of it over here. It looks like we got a overlook. Man, is it an overlook? Wow. That definitely an overlook. Be back. Well, there's that waterfall. And that's as close to the edge as I want to get. Wow. Amazing. South Cumberland State Park, I believe, covers a large portion of the southwestern part of the Cumberland Plateau. This area is chock full of stunning scenery, and it's fortunate that places like this are under the protection of the state park system, so that this kind of natural beauty is preserved for all and for future generations. It's absolutely imperative to protect places like this, because once spoiled, beauty like this is gone forever. Okay, so this is the upper part of the loop. This is the actual Fiery Gizzard Trail. That lower part that we were on is called the Climbers Loop, I think. Anyways, so I'm on the actual Fiery, and it's pretty much just a walk in the woods from here. Kind of a, you know, gradual bring your heart rate back down after all that. I mean, That lower part is not an easy hike. It's not overly difficult. I'd say it's moderate to hard in that zone in between there. I thought it was fun. Coming back out of it, a little bit of a climb, but still not that big of a deal. So, yeah, with that cloud cover that came through was brief. It's cleared out and we're back to sunny and beautiful and birds chirping away. It's another stunning day in nature. The trees are almost fully back. It's like mid-April. th, I believe. What a gorgeous pathway through the woods. I love it. Okay, trail update. Well, here's another stunning little overlook. Yeah, you can see people like to go sit right there. Not this dude. Wow. Cool. Well, there's Foster Falls from above. And there's the gorge. We stood in this morning. You can see where the water's coming down from that smaller one. A little bit better from up here. Yeah, I could get closer, but I ain't gonna. Gorgeous. Get some pics. See that. So we're coming across what I'm gonna assume is the source for Foster Falls. This river coming through here. God, look how gorgeous that is. Man. So stunning. Be back. Yeah, I had to grab some pictures of that. So we're getting close to the end of this little trail. We got a little bit more climbing to do. But what a little adventure. So good to get out and do this. Whoa! And that, my friends, is a rattlesnake. Okay, so And give him a wide berth. And be back. Well, folks, we are back at the trailhead and getting ready to head on back to the homestead. Hope you like that little excursion, especially Mr. Rattler. So, sure to check out all our other videos and like and subscribe. Yeah, I forgot about that part. And we'll see you next time, and keep your stick on the ice. Adios, y'all. So, there are plenty of things to get the heart thumping on this trail. The Foster Falls end of the Fiery Gizzard Trail is every bit as exciting as the other side. There's seemingly endless opportunities available for adventure here at South Cumberland State Park. We highly recommend a visit. So from our family to yours, we wish you health and happiness, and we'll see you all out on the trail.